you Eurovision fools. Matt, ESC United, is your favorite Eurovision channel. Welcome back to yet another video, a reaction video. And I'm not alone here. I got my buddy Roy with me. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great.
And we had a poll up where you could vote for your favorite Eurovision country for us to react to. And we have a result in. It was a nail biter. But Roy, who won?
Well, today we're going to react to Israel.
Yes, we sure are. That means we're going to go back in time, stroll down memory lane, and listen to all the songs from Israel in the Eurovision Song Contest recap style. So we don't have much time, so don't judge us too hard. And the good thing is, so even though we only have like 15 to 20 seconds for each clip, if for some reason we haven't finished our thought yet, either Roy or I can just scream, "Okay, stop!" and I will pause the video to finish our thought. You got that rule, Roy?
I definitely got that.
Okay, so then with no further ado, let's jump right into it. We got a lot of songs starting in 1973 with Israel. That's when they joined the contest, all the way up to 2020, and then we'll go from there. Let's talk Eurovision. 1973. You know, she finished in 4th place, but she was not happy with that. She really wanted to win that year, apparently. She also performed this song in Tel Aviv last year. You may like in the very beginning with all these acts. She was
I cannot remember that. Yeah, you need a bit better of a unique song to do, go for the win.
I think I said that the last time as well, but I always see them think these are the Beatles of Israel. It just he looks kind of like John Lennon anyway.
Yeah, they definitely do look like them. Say that.
Right, it's a song that you need to listen to in full, but I kind of like it actually just for the time period.
Yeah, it definitely has a good vibe going over it.
I don't remember this one, and I know them all.
That's not a good sign usually.
No, I prefer bad songs over meh songs because at least you can complain about them, but here they're just like...
Yeah, definitely agree.
But there's more to come, so I'm not too worried. So, you know, I'm a big sucker for authentic looks from a time period, so they're definitely delivering there. I'm digging the look there, but that's about it.
And they're definitely already experimenting with like a choir kind of thing. I guess we'll see that soon as well.
Same lady from like 1973, like the first song.
Yeah.
She returned.
And she wanted to win again, I guess.
Yeah, she won twice because won. No, but she is. This song lacks personality, I think. The other one was stronger.
It's just 1 in a million, not 1 of a million.
Yes.
Or it's the other way around. Yes, their first win, and what a way to win it. It's so catchy, and like, I always just swing when this comes on. I really, really like it.
So here's the thing. It's a Eurovision classic, right? And it's a fan favorite. I can't say that this is necessarily my favorite winner, and that's probably a more... okay, stop. Okay, stop. Not time, because the winner deserves a little bit more thinking here. It's not my favorite winner. I do get stuck on this Abani Biba Booby Bye. You know, I know it's hard for me to go past this, but I do have an appreciation for the disco sound. That's the 70s, and that's the 70s winner. And it grew on me because I've always listened to it. So, but I will say, if I had to rank the winners of the 70s, it's a little bit further down. But fear not, because there's plenty of positive things coming from me from the other winners.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, let's play.
Talking about winners, we go into the next one. Now, I prefer the previous one to this one. I don't know, Hallelujah is a bit too religiously loaded maybe for me. I don't know, not the biggest fan of it. It's fine, definitely, but I prefer the previous.
Yeah. So here's the thing, I agree with you, but Israel is known for often having very, religiously influenced entries. Oh, pause! Stop! Okay, stop. Yeah, sorry. Thank you. I used the wrong word. I get that, but if I look past it, because all I hear is hallelujah, right? Because the rest is in in Hebrew. But to me, I love this one. So people always say that we have different tastes, and now I guess that's the exact
that's already the first example.
For this one, this is a Jewish standard, by the way. Even here, people in the United States, Jewish people know this song, which is really cool. Every time I talk to them, they're like, yeah, of course I know Hallelujah. And I do think this is a song, one of the few times where it works in Hebrew and the English version as well. The translation is not quite as religiously inspired. So it is, it's Hallelujah, sing a song. I mean, there's some of it, but certainly not quite as extreme. But I try to not get too focused on that, but I hear you on that. But I love the song. Anyway, next.
So they withdrew here?
Yes, 1980. I didn't know that song on that list. I didn't know this one. So in 1979, Israel won, and they withdrew actually because of it was on a holiday, a Jewish holiday, so they couldn't take part. So yeah, I didn't know. Oh, I'm fangirling over this one. You're gonna hear. I love amazing. Israel. Yes, the passion, the powerful chorus, like the dramatic interpretation with the great hook. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god, yeah, this is great. Oh, and now we go to the second places, and boy, do I like this. It is so good.
I mean, I feel Germany deserved to win that year. But go ahead.
Definitely. But the background choir pops out so much. It's just so much fun to look at.
It's like an 80s workout VHS tape. Like it's like the aerobic kind of thing. But I love it, and Israel does it a lot. But I love it too.
Yeah.
Like they do it right here as well.
This may be one of my all-time favorite songs.
Mine too.
I love this one so much. It's so jolly, so happy, and I cannot find any flaw with it. So fun.
Me neither. I'm so happy that you said that we finally agree on something. If someone brings us together, so for us. And I want to say something real quick. Okay, stop. I know I won't have time. I was in Tel Aviv, of course, for Eurovision, and I went on a tour through Tel Aviv, and it was like Eurovision inspired, like they catered to the Eurovision crowd, so they talked about Eurovision entries, and this song was apparently very powerful and very important to Israel when it took part. And one of the things that I don't remember everything that they said about it because my brain's pretty small, but I remember them saying that the song was known for embracing the Hebrew language, because usually they try to stay away from like the harsher sounds in melodies. I'm sure the Dutch, you probably can relate to that,
but definitely.
But that was the first time where they embraced it, like this chai, which is unusual. So that was actually
But that's what makes it amazing for me. Like, I love it.
Yeah, no, I have an appreciation for that as well. Moving on, 1985. Again, the choreography.
Yeah, they really nailed that back in the day. Definitely.
I really want to work out.
And like all of their songs are so funny and like not funny, but like bubbly and uplifting. Like
I love Israel of the 80s. There just puts a smile on your face.
Definitely
Okay, maybe not all of them. So close. Why is she wearing a wedding dress? I guess they can all be good.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess their voices don't necessarily. I don't know. It's not my taste.
Yeah. Oh, we agree again.
Oh no, this is not good.
Yeah, I know. This is not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Do you know this one?
I don't actually, but it's
check it out. It's like the Israeli Blues Brothers.
Okay.
It's risky. It's daring, and for that reason, it's fantastic.
I love risky and daring.
I know. This was just owning the 80s. I love this song. Yeah. This is nothing like I've ever seen at Eurovision.
Yeah, I gotta look that up later.
I stand this one as well. I'm not gonna lie. It's not again safe or predictable. It's just it oozes personality. And Israel was so good in the 80s. Whether or not they were all to your liking, they were different. And
yeah, definitely. They definitely stand out every single year they participate in the 80s. For the better or worse, but usually for the better.
He was like 11 or 12.
Wow.
Introduced that age rule the following year.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Apparently he forgot his jury. Yeah.
Like, the past couple of songs we've just been swaying back and forth.
I know, right? Yeah, this is now what we have junior Eurovision.
Yeah.
The best part is her hair. I love 80s wavy hair, you know, this is my...
Yeah, something is missing in this song, and
Yeah.
it needs some more liveliness to really make it work. Like, her voice sounds quite powerful, but the song doesn't sound powerful.
No, I guess that's the reason why I didn't do Too Hot, I guess.
Another great song.
You like it? What a strong
like
year,
it.
first of all, 1991 was. So many good songs that year. This would have been, I think this is my personal winner that year. It was a close race, and I saw them perform Tel Aviv. This is fantastic.
Yeah, definitely is. Yeah, I really like it. It always puts a smile on my face when I hear it.
Yeah. It's another classic.
I've never heard this one before.
I've heard it, but this is another good song, and I'm just getting sick and tired of liking virtually every entry right now. But they're just solid.
Definitely, they really had it figured out back in the day. I mean,
this flopped at the contest 4 points, and I think I'm the only one. I listened to that song like when it's later on, and I thought, well, this is clearly going to win, and then it finished like last or second to last. It looked like a cult a little bit, the way they're dressed to me, but...
I mean, it doesn't necessarily stand out for me the way they did before in previous years, so I get why I didn't do it too well.
Now, you may have a problem with this song, because again, it's Amen, it's very religiously inspired, but I find it my winner of 95 again. I'm not a religious person at all, right? The way it was delivered, it just touched my heart. And
the way they have the stage presence, like they're standing there like this, like watch us perform this amazing song, and I always like it when artists do that.
It's all about the melody for me on this one, of course. I don't know.
Eliminated.
Oh,
was this with the radio?
Yes, that was like the radio thing where like, I don't know how many, 10, 12 songs were eliminated, and I guess Israel was one of them. I don't know the song.
Interesting.
But it doesn't sound that good. So. Maybe put it better. But it's okay, because guess what happened next?
Yes, Israel won in my year first. And it may not be my winner personally, but I definitely think it is a really good winner. Like, in the grand scheme of things, if you keep a bunch of winners, it's really good to have this.
It's very interesting that you say that, because I also want to go back again. Okay, stop. I want to go back to the tour of Tel Aviv. We did the Eurovision tour, and it was just fascinating how this kind of changed the culture in the country, this particular win, because it was a controversial choice in the first place, and then she won, and how it really changed so much there. The Orthodox organizations, of course, trying to, going crazy, and then it just really brought this movement that was, it's like, the tour guide couldn't even begin to explain how significant this entry was. For them, and that is very touching. Initially, that was the first Eurovision I watched, and I was upset when it won, because I was like, Malta, but I was really young and didn't get it. And now looking back, I'm like, no, this is the right winner. What was I thinking?
Yeah, I mean, personally, it wouldn't be my winner, but I really love that it won, because it really brought like a revolution in Eurovision as well, I think, a bit, and I really like it for that.
And she's a Eurovision star now. I mean, she's a legend.
Definitely.
Yeah, so no, I am stoked.
Happy birthday.
So schmaltzy. Maybe 5th place is a tad high for this, but maybe not.
A tad is a bit under-exaggerated.
It puts a smile on my face, though. They're adorable.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Now, it's not a classic, but it's slightly catchy. Oh.
This is bad, that it is actually good, man. You cannot tell me that you've never laughed at seeing this performance. I mean, it didn't deserve to do well, but it is funny as anything.
Okay, stop. So,
here we go.
Why Israel? Why? This was controversial to enter anyway in Israel, right? With the flags and all that stuff, but, let's put that aside. This was painfully cheap to me. Sometimes their songs are so bad they're good again, but this never went to the good place to me. This is definitely the weakest song that Israel has ever sent, and one of my least favorite Eurovision entries ever, which is sad because I love Israel at Eurovision. And this was the last year I watched Eurovision where I didn't know the songs up front, right? And I remember this came on first. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not a Eurovision fan as much as I thought, because this is horrible. This is not how you start the show. I love Israel. I love that entry, but I love this entry because it's so bad.
Well, let's move on then.
Sorry. More love to come. I'm not happy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's fine that it exists, but it doesn't do much for me.
Thank you so much for that. It's fine that it exists. I'm okay with the existence of the song.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't necessarily have any strong feelings.
Now, it sounds. I bought the CD that year before the contest and it sounded way better on the recording. The backup vocals were. She's a big star in Israel, first of all, right? Certainly at that time. Like it was a big deal when she took part, but people were upset that she chose this slow song because she's known for her upbeat tracks.
Yeah, this kind of slow ballad never really works for me because
it's a schmaltzy ballad, but I'm here for it. I like it.
And you end up tempo again.
Yeah, but this one's too silly for my taste.
Yeah.
I like it when they go authentic. And like that sound just felt a little bit forced and fabricated.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Damn it, we agree again.
Yeah,
well, every once in a while we're allowed. Well, in this case, I love it. That was.
Sokas are not the best though.
Well, I kind of liked it, but then I didn't. He did this weird thing where he switched his operatic voice to his natural voice, and it was off-putting and badly executed.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same. Wow. So Eurovision again was this weekend of 2005, and I was exposed to this, and I love it. I think it's really good.
It's my queen. She's my queen. I remember when she took the stage, and I was like, this is probably the prettiest woman I've ever seen in my entire life. Wow. I think she's stunning. And I hate her for it. Jealous. Now, the fact that her song was the best Israeli entry of the 2000s to me. Oh, stop. Okay, stop. I don't have time for you. So,
I don't have time for you.
Sorry. That just came out. And I was like, this is the best song of the 2000s, in my view, from Israel. Because Israel is an amazing country at Eurovision. I thought the 2000s was their weakest decade. And this one stands out by like a gazillion points.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Okay. So, now I'm done. Now going back to this.
Now you have time for him?
Now you go.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll go.
I'm not the biggest fan of this era because like the top 10 of the previous year were automatically qualified. I don't like the system because those that were usually not the strongest.
Okay, stop. I had to pause it. No, keep talking. You're allowed to talk.
No, like that was not the strongest for me. Like the 10 songs that would already did well the year before, then they'd usually go with something mediocre in the middle that wasn't as good. So like the overall quality of the final was never as good as the years after when you had 2 semifinals and everybody needed to try again. And yeah, I think that is definitely a good example of it.
Yeah, it's very quite American, like this gospel-y sound. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be, but like within 4 points. But at the same time, it was nowhere near my top either. It's just no, just 4 points maybe is a little harsh.
Well, I love and hate this song at the same time so much. Like something about it, I'm like, yeah, push the button, and on the other hand, I'm like, this is silly.
It's like too many changes in the tempo. I understand the content of the lyrics are powerful. The staging, the package just didn't work for me. I understand what you're saying with Love Hate, but I'm mostly on that one. This is melodically very heavy, and I have some issues digesting the song, I guess, but I like his vocals and the vibe of the song, so it's a solid effort for me. 2008.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not my favorite and not my least favorite. In the middle again.
So the Jewish Israeli and an Arab Israeli singing about peace together, to me it was just a powerful visual, I guess, visualization of what has been such a struggle for so many years. I love the song, and the Jews got it right, and the Telebuddhas got it wrong.
Yeah, this was quite good, and
They have great harmonies too. I just love this song.
It was such a bummer that his vocals were a bit off, because this could have been an epic moment in the night, but unfortunately it wasn't.
Yeah, the big notes. And the sad part is the bad notes are the ones that were used for the recap. Yeah, it was a favorite to win, and then it just didn't. But
yeah, no, that's a bit exaggerated for me. But it's definitely a good song.
Okay. I will pretend this never happened.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is one of those examples where I do not like returning artists, especially if they won or did really well, because you can only really go down from there. And this could smash her. Everything she did in Europe.
She only won the national final because it's Dana International, not because of the song, and I knew that this was
Oh, I love this so much.
Yes, me too!
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so happy you're saying that.
Oh, I love this, like the vibes with...
I like the quirkiness of it. The quirkiness is awesome. The people didn't get it, the juries got it. I'm with the juries on this one again.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely going to be a jury when I'm older.
I love it too. So I'm so happy you're saying that. It just didn't deserve
I listen to this still occasionally.
Let me say, I was in the green room when Israel didn't qualify, and it was so hard to see. She was devastated. And my heart broke for her. The song was a bit heavy for my taste, but she did so well. But I thought she would qualify.
Yeah, I agree with it being a bit too heavy, maybe. And I don't know, they could have scrapped the little elements to maybe make it a bit more epic. Make the contrast a bit more. Okay, on this song, I'm not the biggest fan of her voice together with this, what is happening sonically. I don't think they fit super well together. If that makes sense.
It makes sense. It was a fan favorite again, betting odds at that point. I never got him in the first place. I love her. Like, she was so approachable, but this song is... On the other hand, this is a Eurovision anthem. I love it. Everything about it. It's camp, right? I mean, it can't get more camp than this, but it's a return to its former glory at the contest. This was the start.
Yeah, this is just pure fun, and it's not the best song ever in the world, but it is so much fun on the stage, and the way he delivered it was amazing. Really.
I know they weren't going for the best writing there, but he was barely 16. It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Made of Stars. I didn't get it. I didn't personally get this song. It was perfectly executed, performed on stage. Like, the package of this is what got it so far. It's a cliche ballad, but...
This is another one of those for me that's in the middle. It doesn't do much with me necessarily, but I don't mind it either.
Yeah.
Now, this is a bit underrated, and I think it didn't help that his grand final performance wasn't the best and that he performed first. But yeah, I feel like he definitely deserved a lot better than 23rd because the song was quite fun.
It wasn't for me. Yeah, it was okay. I always thought his facial expressions, his flirting with the camera was always like, hi. That always cracked me
That
up.
makes sense. Oof.
Now let me talk first.
Okay,
I can see where you're going with this one. This was a polarizing song, as we can hear already based on your reaction. I loved it from the first listen for being so out there, so daring, and unapologetic fun, right? Yeah. Great winner. And it's an important winner because after Portugal's very slow song, this crazy case... Okay, stop. Thank you. It just shows that any song can win Eurovision. People say, you have to sing this kind of music. I think 2017-18 winner just really encapsulate what Eurovision is about. The song, if it's loved enough, it can win the contest.
Yeah. Okay. So I was definitely on your side the minute it came out. Like, this is going to win. I would put my money on this if I had it. I didn't have it, but I loved it so much, and I listened to it so often, and then it came to the live performance, and it was already a little bit lackluster compared to how amazing the studio cut was, which was expected. But then, after it won, I don't know, I just listened to it more, and I started to notice this sound that really started to annoy me a lot. And, you have, throughout the entire song, it's like the dung, dung, kring, that kring sound. I don't know, I can't stand it anymore. And I'm so sorry because I would really love to love it as well, but I just kind of fell out of love with it.
Well, that's the good thing about Eurovision because most people only hear it for the first time, so they already have that. So that's
definitely.
I still love it. I'm glad that though you appreciate it for what it is at least.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
All right, almost done here.
Yeah, I was one of the few to agree with you that this is amazing.
Really?
I felt this one as well. I think his ballad was really great.
It just, I don't know what it was. It just really touched me the way he's singing it. I am someone. I'm like, oh. And I met him and he recognized me. That was the fun part.
Okay, stop.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
He definitely won me over when we were watching live in Amsterdam in the Eurovision in concert. And I think he opened the show or something.
Close.
And
no, wait, did he open or close? I could be wrong. No, he opened it. You're right.
Opened. Duncan definitely closed it. But I remember a friend saying to me that was also there. He said, "Oh, we were just having a smoke outside, and he literally had a smoke with us 10 minutes ago." And then he was just there, just belting out all the notes perfectly. And like in that moment, he just touched it, and I got the song from that moment on. And yeah, I really love that too.
I'm very happy because I seem like I was in the clear minority, and I still love it. So that makes me happy. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Last one.
Yeah. This is fun, but sometimes it feels a bit too childish for my liking.
And I hear what you're saying. Israel is good at though the unique sounds that we don't get to hear anywhere else. There's so much going on in the song.
Definitely. I love that. Like all the diversity in it. I really like that. But something was missing for me.
Actually, the thing was missing me was maybe I needed more of an because it was upbeat, but I missed like a really nice beat to it that would really make it more like. So that I think some of the orchestration was not like where it needed to be, but I love that song anyway because it just made me happy, and I like all the little intricate pieces, that details that it had, the Middle Eastern sound, all the different languages, and the fun factor. Yes. So I liked it very much.
That makes sense.
And we're done.
Wow.
There you have it. All songs from Israel at Eurovision recap style. Our reaction. Roy, your thoughts? Your thoughts about Israel at the contest?
I think Israel is one of the most underrated powerhouses there is in Eurovision. I don't think a lot of people see it that way, but looking in the grand scheme of things, they had so many amazing entries that are so memorable across the board. And for me, it is definitely one of the best Eurovision countries to date. And I really hope they can keep up the good, diverse music because they really bring in some good diversity. And I really love them for that.
So those are our thoughts on Israel. And now it's your turn. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with that guy? Or you could disagree with both of us. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. And thank you for watching. Have a good day. Whatever. Goodbye.